Hi guys, me again. So today in our project, I'm going to show you guys how to make a door using a hoe. Hoe the block and pistons open, and voila, we have our door. Now, uh, this is a secret base tool like I was telling you guys about. This is my first secret base idea. Oh shit, sorry about that. I haven't had the timing down correctly in this little part, but I do fix that later. Um, it's kind of a simple fix. You just have to put out a timer on the redstone circuit over here, which gives you enough time to walk up to the door and then plenty of time to walk through it. Uh, so yeah, this door is powered by um, the fact that a tilled block of dirt does not pass a redstone current when a uh, when a a normal dirt block does. So in a little bit, I'm going to show you guys the components and how to build this door, but it's fairly simple. There's our block that transmits the current, and then we have a six piston door. Um, Very simple. It slides out and then pushes the block of dirt. It's all timed correctly as well, and I'll show you the main details to these components in a sec. But there's two buttons to this. There's the automatic close and the automatic open button, which both I'll show. And in that instance, that was just a block of dirt untilling itself because there was no water around the area. But that component right there with the little piston against the dirt block is the auto um, until. So you'll see, press the button, piston shoots out until the dirt closes the door. Um, this is very useful because there's obviously no way for someone to know if there's a door there or not without breaking the blocks. So this could be very useful in an adventure map if you allow them to use the hoe or not. I don't know, and that could like make puzzles. And there's many interesting things you can do with this, but for this exact build, this is gonna be the simplest I can do. So let's get into our components. So our first component is the six piston door. So you're going to make a little bit of an area to work with. I'm laying down the purple clay blocks, and then you're going to place four pistons, just like that, two pistons there, and then whatever block you want to use. I decided to go with emerald because, well, I think emerald looks nice. So our next step is to hook up the redstone circuits. Um, I put it, I set it up backwards the first time I do it, but it's in the same thing. You have a blocks diagonally, and then a piece of dust on the lower left or the lower right block, and then you put the repeater and connecting to the lower block, and it pushes them out just like so. And then you're gonna make a little wall, and then against the wall, in line with the pistons, you're gonna place just a repeater. So the repeater is on the same level as the second block, and what this will do is this will power both blocks and let the pistons both extend out. So I'll show you in a sec. If you connect this to a redstone circuit, voila, it pushes out, and then you put up some more blocks to make it look pretty and pretty much invisible. So let's remove the redstone torches so we can get to building the rest of this. So that's basically the four piston door, and now we're gonna add in our button and stuff. So right here, I am reverting that. It's very simple. Put the one block in the lower right, one top left, put the redstone on the top, the lower right block, and put the repeater connecting into the lower right block. And I'll show you that it still works. Now we're going to connect this to a redstone circuit, and I kind of make a mistake here. I basically create a endless circuit, and you'll see in a moment that it breaks this little section. Um, but it's kind of a derp of mine that happened. And you also want to try and connect the bottom. you gotta try connect to the other side. And I also messed up on this part, so uh, this is just for reference sake. I usually do it right underneath this area, so it's a straight line and it's invisible to the people. And you place your redstone down underneath everything. Get in here, oops, and place the redstone down all along here. And what this will do is the redstone current stretches out underneath, which is connected to the button, which you then connect to the door, or this section of the six part door, six piston door. So right here, I'm gonna sub out, and I just in that little section I messed up, and I'm just getting rid of that, and I'm also fixing this. So I'm bringing the redstone up one. I'm also moving the button over, so I'm gonna put the redstone there. Make another. Uh, oh wow! So what just happened there is I had a little click glitch. Nothing bad happened except that I accidentally removed that piston, which I will have to refix later. So here is the rest of this build. Also, you have to use a lever instead of a button. It's very important that you do that, or you'll have a very short time. This is all for simplicity's sake, but I can show how to make much more advanced circuitry soon. So right here, I just forget that I just didn't notice that I accidentally deleted a piston when my click glitch happened. So I'm checking out redstone, checking out everything else, and I'll eventually figure it out. But you'll see in a moment. Uh, I'll fix it. It's not very hard to fix. And yeah, so even though I had this little mess up, I'm gonna keep myself to make sure this doesn't happen again, like it has happened. But I'll keep producing videos similar to this that involve redstone, and maybe eventually we'll get to more complex things. But for now, we're just sticking with some simple doorways. And here's our final working product. Um, we have a delay on the first four, so that when see that tick, now let's pretend. Then that's what this is without the repeater. It just gets stuck here, and it doesn't actually retract, and it's not actually a doorway. So with the repeater here, it gives the machine enough time to the pistons to retract and whatnot. So yeah, on to our second component, which would be the manual override and the um, basically we're gonna add the hoe block, and we're gonna add the manual close and the manual open. All right, we're back with the um, second components, or the third and fourth, the second, third, and fourth component. They're all very similar. Um, so you're gonna place your dirt block, um, or place the redstone. Oh my God. Place the torch underneath the block, powering our door, and then you're gonna hook up that's the side of the current to that piece of redstone right there, so they're all connected. Then to prove to you that it works, boom. Now, because we're not haven't had the auto until, then we have to add that next. So after I finish decorating this a little bit more, I'll show you guys the auto decorating, meaning auto till. So just to quickly show you guys, it's very important that you know that it's only that block that activates it. So when you disguise the rest of it, the fact that only that one block is what is controlling the door, no other blocks. And that's what makes it secret, is that only that dirt block needs to be affected. So it kind of prevents, so if you made a field or a mountain, there's so many pieces of dirt that you can tell, but there's only one that'll actually work. So here we are installing this part, which is very simple, just a sticky pistons against the block, and then a row of redstone connecting to a button, which can be anywhere. In fact, it doesn't even have to be right next to it. Just the button needs to be connected to the piston, which extends out and whatnot. There you go. You see again how the door works without having to be uh, auto untilled. But anyways, it's always useful to have that to automatically do it, in case you were being followed or whatnot, or you know what I'm trying to say. And boom, it closes. So now we're gonna go on to our second part. I mean the fourth component, which is the auto open. Um, what this does is simply gives power or turns off the one uh, torch that is powering this entire door, which is right under this dirt block. So all we have to do is connect a repeater to that block, and we have um, go. All right. So sorry about the if you'll hear in the background. That was just me. Someone walked in, but this is a fresh um, audio recording from this section on. So back where we started, we just added a little bit of a timer here so that the door works perfectly. And there we go. And that is basically our creation. Um, Very useful in secret doors, secret passageways, anything you think. It can be just a simple chest room, it can be an entire house, whatever. Um, this is just an example of a door. You can obviously set this up to any type of redstone creation. In fact, you can make, you can use this type of idea to make anything. You can hoe a block and you can make it do crazy. All right, well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video. Bye.